Morning. Looks like we had another millimetre of rain overnight, which is nice. That takes us to a grand total of about 9.5 millimetres over the last 3 or 4 days, and well, it ain't much, but she's honest work, I guess. It's better than nothing. Look at this. There's actually water laying on the ground. Although that might actually be from Dad checking the boom spray. Anyway, I got about 1.5 hectares of vetch to finish off this morning. I couldn't do it last night because this guy had to go to the vet. Morning. Actually, that reminds me, I got to give him his tablets.
Yes, have your tablets like a good boy. Ooh.
Yeah, the poor guy, he's got a bit of arthritis in the front hips, so, you know, there's no good in being miserable. So we've got a few tablets for him and try and make him feel a bit better. Just keep taking him to the vet. Hopefully we can bring a bit of life back into the poor guy. Seems a lot better this morning after even one day of having his tablets, so that's good. But just on my way up to the tractor here at the moment. It's only about 1 kilometre from the house. I got that 1.5 hectares to finish off, and then we're going to switch over to some beans today and punch them in. Not sowing a lot of beans this year, only about 150 acres. I'm the only one sowing them. Dad's not sowing any on his land, so we'll get into that this afternoon. So yeah, it rained here for like, well, I wouldn't even call it rain, it was just like misty drizzle for probably half a day yesterday, half a day the day before. It was enough to put a grand total of about 3.5 millimetres into the gauge by the looks of it, so we're still chasing moisture, but we've had something, and that's all we really need to get us going. So it's definitely been one of the driest starts to a year that I can remember in recent times. It's so funny though, because last year was one of the wettest years, or well, definitely one of the wettest starts to the season that we've ever had. It just rained and rained and rained. However, it's not to be this year by the looks of it. We're just scrapping around, fighting for moisture. Oh, everything is just so filthy. That rain was not enough really to stop us seeding. It was just enough to make the soil was damp on top, and then when the tines are going through the ground, it's all dusty underneath. So it's just enough to make this dust come out and stick to absolutely everything. So I'm going to finish the vetch off here, and we'll take this home and give it a good clean off. It needs it. So that's about all I got left. Just 1, 2, 3, just my end rows here. Everything else done. Over there, that's where I'll be going next. Not too far to go. Start punching in some beans. Well, I thought while I was coming past, Good time to get some dinosaur bones. Ah! No! Stay there. And seeing as the truck's in my way, I'll get that out of the way too. Just trying to multitask.
Hey, you limpet. Good boy. Hey?
Alrighty, so I'm just going to give this tractor a quick wash off because it's filthy. Then I got to go empty the vetch out of the back. We'll put fertiliser in the truck, inoculate beans, put them in the truck, put them in the air seeder, calibrate it, so on and so forth. So we've got a bit to get through, so we better get to it, I guess. I'm annoyed. My light broke off. I only just fit that damn thing. We'll just drop this horse over the road here, ready to load it up with seed. We may be loading both bins up with beans and not putting any fertiliser out because we have to sow them at such a high rate. The only way that we may be able to do that is by swapping the cogs around on the metering units. Now, I had a bit of a go and there's a grub screw in one of the gears that won't come out, so we're going to give it a calibration and then we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed. Otherwise I'll be employing the help of a spreader driver at some point, or a spreader owner, because we don't own one, so I'll have to get someone in to do it. But anyway, that's we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Look at that, would you? The old man's already brought the truck over for me. Bonus. Alrighty, calibration's done. The adjuster is on about 95%, so we're just going to get away with it. We'll be able to load up the back bin with fertiliser. I'm going to go have some lunch because I'm absolutely starving. Haven't eaten since I got up this morning and the day is passing away. Yeah, all this change in seed and stuff, it seems to just eat up your day, but oh well, we'll see you back soon. With a little luck, that might be the last time we have to peel back those tarps for the season. maybe if we got a little bit of leftover fertiliser from these beans, we might have to put it back in the shed, but oh, I don't particularly enjoy pulling all that plastic back every time we need fertiliser. Alright, now I'm just going to go out and check my sowing points. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, these are the bits that actually dig through the ground. There's actually 3 sections when they're nice and shiny. Once that bottom section there's worn off, we throw them away, new ones. I've had a bit of a glance earlier, most of them look okay. I've just got to go do a crank test in a sec, and we'll just do a double check on all our sowing points, make sure they're all good. We'll get this thing going. On. Alright, fan on. Alright, we should be golden. Man, that has killed the day, honestly. After a bit of mucking around with the calibration and swapping seeds and checking things over, and oh, it's already, what is it, 3:12, so there you go. Wow, time to get to it. Time to see what sort of a job we're doing. Last year we were struggling to get the beans in the ground, and this year I'm semi-dry sowing these. So I think I'm going to be in the same boat. I'm going to be struggling to get them in the ground, but we'll have a look. He's in the ground, but not very deep. You need to bury these beans pretty well, otherwise they just don't germinate well. And that's what we found last year. Well, it's covered, so that's a start. See how deep. We'll see how deep we're getting. Just don't know we're going to get much deeper than that. Tyres are off the ground. Let's keep moving. She's slow going. I need a couple of extra horsies under the bonnet, I reckon, but what are you going to do? Conditions aren't ideal, it's pretty dry, and yeah, we're a bit underpowered, but we'll make it work. What do we got going on out here, eh? Bloody taking smoko break on the corner of our block, eh? Get back to work. They're painting the lines on the road, by the way. Well, I just stopped and had a look at everything. It's all going tickety-boo. Probably throwing out too many beans, I reckon. We might have to slow them down a little bit. We're worried about not being able to get them out quick enough, but yeah, we're getting them out too quick, I think. That's alright. And now, the most annoying thing about this tractor, my cab mount. Just comes and goes, squeaks, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but it's squeaking again. That'll drive a man crazy, that will. What can I say? I'm a man of luxury. Why turn when you don't have to? Just allow the tractor to do it for you. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of seed for the night. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all next time. Cheers.